Hello, everybody, and welcome to ECS's first annual Video Awards for 5, 10, and 15-year work anniversaries. Hopefully, this will be our first and only remote video award, but Drew and I still want to recognize the employees who've reached these goals, and we're very proud of them. And without further ado, I'm going to turn it over to Drew.
All right, thank you. Well, I think this is also a great way that we get the opportunity to talk to everybody and recognize everybody in all the offices versus just sometimes Pensacola or maybe an office we're around during Christmas time. So this is important. I mean, the company's now been here for 18 years, going on our 19th year right now, which is phenomenal. And so the amount of people that hit the 5-year awards, I remember, back 10 years ago, there wasn't that many people. Now we've got a laundry list of people at 5 years and a couple at 10 and even more at 15. Soon it's going to be 20.
Right.
Which is incredible. You'll be probably the first recipient.
First one, yeah.
Yeah.
July 26th of 2022. That'll be a big day.
Good. As part of our 5-year recognition, what we do have is we have this nice engineered cooling watch. It's man, this is sharp. This is good looking. What do you think? It's nice.
Very nice.
Yeah, I don't think I got one of these.
I didn't either.
So
I didn't get a plaque either, or a gift certificate.
It's all right. We're chopped liver here. It's okay. It's about the employees. So no, this is a great looking watch, and this is what everybody that will win or that's been acknowledged for 5 years will receive one of these. All right. I guess without further ado, the envelopes, please.
Please.
Thank you, Victoria. All right.
Victoria's our envelope girl over here.
She's our Vanna White envelopes. So the awards is kind of like our Oscar ceremony here as well. The awards for 5 years, our award recipients, we will start with here in Pensacola, January 12th, 5 years ago, Kim Main. Kim is an essential part of us here in the admin department in accounts receivable and billing, and she's done a phenomenal job, and 5 years have gone by quick.
Our next is Joe Jack White, March 16th. Joe Jack is a controls service technician. Joe Jack lives on the Mississippi coast, but I think he's touched all the offices, and proud of that accomplishment.
All right, next one's going to be Rusty Johns. Rusty is he's our service manager in Tallahassee. He started with us back in April 5 years ago. Rusty's done a great job. He's a great representative of the company, and it's hard to believe it's only been 5 years with Rusty. Our
next recipient is Shannon Sargent in Birmingham. Say that 5 times in a row.
It's a tongue twister.
Yeah. Shannon is a controls tech, and he handles the Birmingham, Montgomery areas. And back to you, Drew.
Yep. All right, going down the list here, Tom Martin. Wow, seems like Tom's been here longer than 5 years.
I know it.
Tom's our vice president of sales. He works out of the Birmingham office, but he covers all of the company, kind of like we do. He just runs out of Birmingham, and Tom started us 5 years ago this past May.
Congrats, Tom. Bob Woolman, service tech in Orlando, started with us May 26th. Bob, congratulations, and keep it going.
Yep. Going down the next recipient, Wesley Huggins. Wesley is a tech out of our Mobile office, and Wesley came on board with us 5 years ago, June of this year.
Okay. Then we've got Daryl Carter. Daryl's out of the Montgomery office. July 6th was his start date. Daryl's primarily based out of Sabic, and we're happy to see you make 5, Daryl.
Yeah. Well, we must have done a lot of hiring for controls, because our next recipient is out of the controls division as well, and that's Blaine Ivy. I know Blaine's done a great job with the control guys as well. And again, that's what is our 3rd controls guy that's been here 5. That's great, because we usually have a lot of turnover in controls. And,
yeah, nice to see they're sticking around.
Yeah, they're sticking around. We're doing something right now.
Yeah, I think we're just hiring better people.
Yeah.
Okay, big salesman in Tallahassee, Brooks Brandewie, September 14th. Brooks is a maintenance sales rep. Actually, he's our leading maintenance sales rep in the company, and we're very proud of his accomplishments, and congrats on 5 years, Brooks.
Yeah, that's phenomenal. Coming down the line over into Orlando with Mark Kuskett, and Mark's kind of handles our parts and purchasing in Orlando. and he holds that off. He keeps Wes in check in Orlando, which is a tough thing to do, as
Absolutely.
we both know. But congratulations, Mark.
Okay. Next, we're another Tallahassee technician, Billy Earnshaw. Start date was December 28th. Congrats, Billy.
You're coming up on it now.
Yep.
Just almost to the
Yeah,
day.
a few more days, and Rusty will probably have to get you some kind of a anniversary present there, which we've got for you. Okay, that concludes our 5-year anniversary recipients. Drew, you want to start rolling
Yeah,
with
I
10?
guess we're going to shift to the 10-year.
So for 10 years, it's a $250 gift certificate plus a 10-year recognition plaque, and it's really, I think, well done and something you can be very proud of to put on your wall.
And so the 10-year envelope, please. All right, we've got it right here. Not as many at 10 years, put this underneath here, but we obviously definitely have several, and it comes with a little bit more swag than the 5-year. But start off with over in Tallahassee, Richard Nichols. Richard's, 10 years that's incredible. I know
Yeah.
Richard's been on. He's worked in several different areas over in Tallahassee, and he's been a big part of that office. And we're really happy that Richard's been here for 10 years.
Congrats, Richard. Now we've got a Pensacola girl, Becca Mills. August 18th was her start date 10 years ago, so that was, dang, time flies.
Yeah, it does.
Becca manages the service coordinators, has done a great job and has come up through the ranks, and we're very proud of her accomplishments.
All right, so our next recipient came on kind of with Becca at the same time. We had Stephanie and Becca at the old office. They were our customer service reps. That's what we called our service coordinators before we rebranded that. But it was Stephanie Lowry, and she has been here now for 10 years, which is hard to believe. Stephanie's done a great job of kind of holding different roles in the company. She's been very agile. She's been a big part of what we've done here and the growth that we've had. She's probably seen a lot of everything that goes on behind the scenes, probably too much. But
And she's still
here.
managed to
Yeah.
want to be here.
Yeah.
So
her and
congrats.
Becca, by sticking it out as long as they have, that's great. But they've been a big part of our success and the big part of how we've grown the admin team here. But that wraps up our 10-year recipients. So I think we'll move on to the 15.
And the 15-year is a larger plaque that would go on your wall, as well as a $500 gift certificate.
Yeah.
So anyway, congrats to all the recipients.
Great.
Vanna?
All right.
We left our tuxes at home as well.
Yeah.
Okay, 15. This is a big one. Gonna start off with Pam Griffin. Oh my gosh.
Jeez.
February 7th. I remember when Pam came, she probably thought, what in the hell have I got myself into? And that's back when the server really wasn't a server. It was a hard drive. It was in the broom closet.
Yeah.
But anyway, Pam, congratulations. It's been a great 15 years.
Absolutely. Congrats, Pam. And I think if anybody knows where all the skeletons are,
Pam does.
Pam knows where they are at 100%. The next one, probably one of our most senior techs. He's been here for a very long time out of Mobile. Extremely valuable to the company, and that's Carl Guggenbiller. Carl has been a rock in that office in Mobile.
Absolutely.
His technical knowledge, what Carl's been able to share and help the techs, not just in Mobile, but he's kind of gone up and down Alabama. I think he's come over to Pensacola several times to help out just from a technical side, and we couldn't be happier that Carl has stuck around for this long. So congratulations, Carl.
Congrats, Carl. It's great. Glad to have you this long and hope it continues. Okay, next one, Chris Turner. Chris is our GM in the Tallahassee office. Started out as a service tech 15 years ago on June 20th. Actually, we were working on a project, I think it was Governor's Mall. Chris was with Train, and he was nosy, wanting to know who these guys were working on his customer. And so he came over and talked to us and went from service into sales, and now he's a selling GM. Very proud of his growth and good friend.
Yeah, absolutely. Congrats, Chris. Done a great job of sticking around and everything he's done for the Tallahassee office. So I think that's it from a 15-year side. I think that kind of puts the wraps on today's acknowledgement and award recipients. And I think this has been fun that we're able to kind of do this, and I hope everybody's been able to enjoy, looking at it and really see how big the company is and how long some people have stuck around. And hopefully next year we're going to have a lot more 5 and 15, and then a couple years we'll have those 20s.
The 20s. It's going to be exciting. And hey, we want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas and a safe holiday. We'd love to be doing this in person, but these are our times, and we'll get through it.